This girl was far from home. She knew she made a mistake. She felt like giving up. Forever.
I don't know what it is, Dicey. I just feel odd. Tired all of a sudden.
Even was beginning to feel so very tired. What was she even doing here? She should just go home and die.
I won't give up. I won't give up.
The view was as beautiful as it was hopeless, and it underlined the one universal truth. Even could never defeat the Queen. She'd sooner topple a mountain with her breath than succeed. The card makers had given her a hopeless task, and the fool's Sisyphean efforts, full of sound and fury, would amount to nothing. Even knew the fight was doomed. She should just give up and die right now.
I know, Dicey. I know. I won't give up. I promise. Come on, get on!
Hated herself for fighting back, almost as much as everyone else hated her too. suddenly even realized what an awful person she was. She decided to lie down and die right away.
Oh,
Greetings.
I don't know, Dicey. Just a random bad mood, I guess.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the leader of the Cult of Three Heads. I have devoted my life towards the one truth that lives in three bodies, those of the eternal heads of three. Few have. They're mostly forgotten by those who toil in this factory. In times long past, the heads would be worshipped. But now I am their last follower. The last to recognize the three heads of body none. The visionary is blind. He sees the world as it is, whereas the three dark heads see the world as it can be, must be. A world that would drive any other head insane to glimpse even a portion of it. You have not met the divine yet, Wanderer. And know this, if you do, you will not be ready. The visionary is nowhere near the three heads. The three heads have their origins in shadow, and their interests lie beyond the ability for those such as us to understand. But they are returning. Every day their power grows stronger, and when they return, truth will follow in their wake. Some religions comfort, others advise, but the true religion tells the truth. And on that day of their return, the three heads will tell it. The stars have already gone out, little one. News of their end simply hasn't reached us yet. But it will. And until then, in the light of stars long dead, we wait.
Is this thing on? Anyone out there?
Here, mate, let's trade cards. Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life.
Hello? Even! I found this weird thing that lets me talk to voices. I call it a talkie-walkie. I've heard lots of people through it. Now I get to hear you. There's a lot of twins, and people are happy and then sad and then happy and then sad again. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Two-Town? I can see why you wanted to visit this place. It's great. The mayor's put up a statue of you even. You and your dice, yeah, you look heroic. And everyone can flip their personalities whenever they want. It's crazy. It's kind of scary, but it's good too. Oh, and the Upside Down? The Upside Down is an amusement park now. I guess, yeah. Anyway, guess what? I've decided to go on an adventure, like you. That's okay. I love it. Only, I'm a little lost. Can you help me? Thanks, Even. Okay, so, I've got a string I'm leaving behind for safety, so I can always get back to here. But I don't know where here is. And I don't want to be here. I want to be there. It's not home. That's where I want to be. Back in Onecroft with my family. I'm going on the greatest adventure of all. The journey home. Lead me to adventure just like you led yourself, okay? Okay, so it's pitch black. I feel like I'm likely to be eaten by something. There's two paths here, left and right. To the left is, I want to say, growling, and to the right, I think there's sunshine. Which way do I go? Really? Okay. You don't want to help me? Okay. I guess I'll just follow my heart even. Hello? Even? Not yet. Adventures are fun, but anyway, Even, following my heart is bad, and I need an adventurer's heart to tell me what to do. So I followed my string back to where I started. What do I do now? Lead me to adventure, okay? Okay, so it's pitch black. I feel like I'm likely to be eaten by something. There's two paths here, left and right. To the left is, I want to say, cool, great, okay. I'm walking, and I can see a bit better here. There's two paths, forward and right. Forward, there's clanking, and to the right, there's an eerie silence. Which way, even? Okay, this is fun, even. We're going on an adventure together. Ooh, there's a robot workshop thingy here. The robots look really mean, but they also look like they're not turned on yet. Ooh, I could put my candy in their exhaust pipes, stuff it into their ears, or maybe I should just leave them be? Yes, I'll sabotage them. Okay, the candy is definitely gumming them up. And, ooh, they're staying down as I walk by. Perfect. Okay, now I'm in another clearing. I can go forwards or backwards. Okay, I guess I'll go backwards to the robots for some reason. They repaired themselves! They're awake! Even they're awake! Hello? Even? Sure did. Barely. Anyway, Even, following my heart is bad, and I need an adventurer's heart to... So I followed my string back to where I started. Okay, so it's pitch black. I feel like I'm likely to be eaten by something. There's two paths here, left and right. To the left is, I want to say, growling, and to the right, cool, great, okay. I'm walking, and I can see a bit better here. There's two paths, forward and right. Forward there, okay. This is fun, Even. Ooh, I could put my candy in their exhaust pipes, stuff. Yes, I'll sabotage them. Even more than I did the first time. Okay, the candy is definitely gumming them up. And, ooh, they're staying down as I walk by. Perfect. Okay, now I'm in another clearing. I can go forwards or... Okay, I'm doing it. And then we'll... No way! I can't stop my adventure now. Can you try finding another talkie thingy? Then you can help me more. Then you should go find one fast, huh? Okay, bye, Even.
They wouldn't. He was going to die, and they were going to die. And it was going to be much sooner than any of them expected. This is what happens, boys and girls, when you strike against your betters. You suffer.
Good heavens and jumping pips, am I glad to be out of there. What took the others so long to send you, lamb? I've never been in such a dreary... hold on a pip. That's a dice. Charmed, I'm sure. Now, I haven't seen a dice in ages. It does my heart good to see a live one out and about. It really does. Oh, and I'm glad to see you two have stuck together. Delightful. Look, I've been alone for a long time. Now, you've come further than anyone has come before, lamb. Then they've become the manufacturer of a card for you. Knock me down. They have. Oh, indeed. So it shall, lamb. I shall help you. Yes, our last chance, our last card, our last heist. Let's do this. Please, lamb, don't ruin this for me. There's been precious little drama in my life of late. I need this. You'd be surprised how boring it is in a cell. Why, I'd be bored to death if I didn't have this glue secreting from my face to entertain me. Better not stick around, lamb. The alchemist does not like to wait. Better not stick around, lamb. The alchemist does not like to wait. No, go now to the alchemist. We've bonded enough already.
Lately, these babies have just been carrying this black goo coming from who ma knows where. It's the will of the three headmasters, I tells ya. Well, hello there, out-of-towner. I know everyone around these parts. I have a sixth sense for it. My name's Benjamin Piper, and I'm a pipe crawler. That means I keep all these pipes clean. That's 'cause they are everywhere, and they carry everything. Well, at least they used to. Back in the day, they'd carry all sorts of mysterious things, wondrous and frightening. Water. Liquid hope stuff. Blue steak. And there's way more pipes here than anywhere else in all of Random. They run very deep, far below the foundations of any of the 6 cities. Nobody can say for sure who built them or how far they go. But lately, these babies have just been carrying this black goo coming from ma knows where. It's the will of the three headmasters, I tells ya. I just can't say, and too scared to find out. The goo, you see, it powers the robots, whatever it is, runs through the engines of the kingdom. Even the arenas are tainted with it, whatever its origin. The Queen's using it to make her regime run. And it's my job to crawl up there and keep 'em clean. So that's what I do. I have the strangest nightmares. Nah. I tried that in the early days of the Queen, but I lost both my sons for it. You cannot stop the flow. The goo just repairs it as soon as you do. It's pointless. So instead I tend to them like I always have, in the hopes that one day the black goo will stop, and something more worthy of this wondrous public infrastructure flows inside it. Well, anyway, I should get back to inspecting this pipe here. Thanks for the chat, friend.
Go on, Dicey!
The view was as beautiful as it was hopeless, and it underlined the one universal truth. Even could never defeat the Queen. She'd sooner topple a mountain with her breath than succeed. The card makers had given her a hopeless task, and the fool's Sisyphean efforts, full of sound and fury, would amount to nothing. Even was a wish of a thing so weak, filled with so many little bones. She climbed higher, mirroring her own hubris, and knew in the depths of her soul that she would fall.
Eyes may be my biggest vice. Still take my advice. Kiss 'em before you toss 'em. Though I may have lost a coin or two, gambling my pouch away, kiss 'em before you toss 'em. Be it the king, be it the queen, be it the souls under their feet, you must kiss 'em before you toss 'em. One, two, three, four, or five, or six, whatever the dice decides. Kiss 'em before you toss 'em. See, it's not up to you to wage a war. It's whatever the dice decides. Kiss 'em before you toss 'em. Be it the king, be it the queen, be it the souls under their feet. Kiss 'em before you toss 'em. Be it the king, be it the queen, be it the souls under their feet. Kiss 'em before you toss 'em. Playing dice may be my biggest vice. Still, take my advice. Kiss 'em before you toss 'em. Though I may have lost a coin or two, gambling my pouch away.
All must deal with the trash. Behold! Ha! You are in the presence of the Trash Lord. Ah, ha, ha! Ah, another loyal subject. Some say trash is worthless. They're wrong! How can it be worthless when the Queen covets it so? Why would worthless trash be shipped from wherever it comes from? It doesn't make sense. Others say I am not a true lord, but merely a fiver who lost her mind after years of shoveling trash. They're wrong! Now, what can a trash lord do for you? Never! You have offended the Trash Lord, and be gone! Be gone forever!
Have you found my book? Have you seen my songbook? Someone stole my book of songs. My beloved book of music is missing, and I can't find it. If I could only have my songbook back, I'd be deeply grateful. hint. Hint.
Bernard to ground control.
Playing dice may be my biggest vice. Still, take my advice. Kiss me before you toss.
Howdy, stranger. Good day for a nice song, ain't it? Okay, busted. But you don't understand. You don't understand. The songbook, it's contraband. The agents of the 90 Fortuna reward any good citizen who burns a book like this. So yes, I stole it, but then I decided to flip through it, and the songs, they're gorgeous. And yes, they're all about dice, and yes, we're not supposed to sing them, but I couldn't help myself. I have music in my heart. Music of the dice. So what should I do? I can't bear to lose these songs. I guess I could, right? We could all sing the songs. Even the person I took it from. I could open a secret library of music, become a vigilante of melody. Whew, that's appealing. I'll do it. Thank you, stranger.
Playing dice may be my biggest vice. Still, take my advice. Kiss me before you toss.
Have you found my book by chance? Ah, well, please keep an eye out. Have you found my book? A music library? Someone steals my book and uses it to open a library? I'm going to steal it back. Imagine a thief trying to justify his stealing through altruism. Yet your own books, criminal librarian.
Even, you're back. Not yet. At least I don't think so. I'm not in Two Town anymore. I think I'm someplace very old and sandy. Ugh, I don't like sand. Ah! There's a giant monster in front of me, and I think he's angry. Yep, he's definitely angry. Hey, Even, what do I need to know about swashbuckling in like 10 seconds or less? I won't even. I promise. Wait. Heal? How? Here goes.
He wasn't. In fact, both Even and Bernie would soon be dead. Forgotten, unmourned, unloved. Their sad little lives amounted to nothing more than a footnote in a greater being's biography.
Kid, it's you! Ha! Well, I may have been a little crazy then, yeah. Oh, but now I found my son, Fiver, meet. Well, actually, I never got your name, kid. Fiver, meet Even, I'm gonna stop the Queen. Even, I'm gonna stop the Queen. Meet Fiver. Well, how'd you end up here, Even? Oh, amazing! Me? Why, after the storm killed our ship, I landed in, well, I don't know where exactly. Someplace strange, far below random. Before I knew it, I'd been sucked up by this tube, dumped outside Forberg, and had to sneak aboard 4 different craft before I landed on the one that brought me here. Hey, is that why they call it Four Town, you think? Because everything there takes 4 tries? Maybe so. Maybe so.
Even, do you know the Queen?
Fiver, don't be rude. Nobody knows the Queen.
But she has a dice, and you said only the Queen has dice.
Aye, that I did. Oh, but that's not true anymore, is it?
Hi, Dicey.
He can talk?
Dice are amazing. Have you really met the Queen? Like, for real met her? Amazing.
Oh, son, she's joking. Nobody can take down the Queen. You don't say. It's good to see you again, Even. No, I should have let you aboard sooner. I was afraid of losing what I had. Fear makes you behave like your worst self. But I see now it doesn't get you anywhere. Fear would have kept you, and kindness brought me back to my son. You take care, Even.
Bye, Even. Bye, talking dice. Bye, Even. Bye, talking dice.
Even was never going to win, and she finally admitted that to herself. She already knew in her heart that her dreams were a lost cause.
Oh, I feel sick, Dicey. You're right. I know you're right. But I just have this sudden, inexplicable sense of dread. You know?
I haven't seen the card makers in years. They never leave the factory anymore.
Hello, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Bernard to ground control. Hello? Even? Yeah, I sure did. I think I stepped on a trigger, and the monster disappeared under a humongous cube rock. Even, I'm somewhere new now. It's not like any place I've seen before. I don't know. There was a fall even, and my string's gone now too. But that's okay. I'm in a place where I'm surrounded by... hey, they look like dice even. A whole valley full of them? Oh, cool! That makes me feel better. Like you're here with me now. There's some monsters here too. Robots and the like. I don't know what they want. You've always been so nice to me, Even. But you don't need to watch out for me anymore. I got this. You've brought me here, and you've given me some fighting tips, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do this on my own. Thank you, Even. So much. You've helped me a lot, you know that? First when I got stuck in that spooky ribcage prison, oh boy. Then with this adventure, and I'm who I am now because of who you were with me. I can face the world and find my own destiny in it, thanks to you. And I'll never forget you, Even. How could I? We're friends. And speaking of friends, there's a here among all the others, and I think it wants to be friends? Oh, hello. What's your name? Well, I'm gonna name you Dr. Cube Pants. Do you like that?
Despite the odds and her manifest incompetence, Even had somehow bumbled into helping Bernard escape his still inevitable death. For now.
Oi, looking to get an ability potion, are you? Well, you've come to the wrong place. I've got cards, though.
Hello? Alchemist, sir? Ma'am? Hello? I don't know, Dicey. The alchemist is supposed to be here somewhere.
It may have looked like Eva knew what she was doing, but it was full of bluff. And she was going to get mortally wounded any second now.
Oh, jeez! Oh, thanks. I believe in you too, Dicey. Over there!
Hated herself for fighting back, almost as much as everyone else hated her too.
Oh, hey there, little one. Can you talk? Have you seen an alchemist around here somewhere?
I dare say I have, little one. Every time I look in a mirror...
You're the alchemist!
Indeed I am, and I'd have thought the Visionary would have sent a more impressive champion than you! So old-fashioned. I'm not impressed. There's a lot more to being a dice wielder than merely wielding dice. I don't suppose you've learnt that yet. Oh, believe me, there's no right foot here. I don't suffer fools or children. You are both. Let me tell you what I do here. I take raw materials, ingredients, tinctures, essences, and use them to enable cards to do what they must. These days, of course, the Queen has us only making her cards, and for that I need only metals. Those are supplied by the garbage shipped from one croft. Ah, you're a oner. In that case, yes, they have. You and your family's whole purpose has been to supply the raw materials to build the very robots that subjugate the rest of Random. Probably very depressing, even enraging, to find this out. All of you, made into unwitting collaborators of the Queen. Well, buck up. Shan't have you crying in my office. Now, I suppose you want me to make you a card to use in battle against said Queen. I don't doubt it. The Visionary always did move in baffling yet eventually correct ways. Well, you know the Queen dwells in Sixtopia, don't you? Again? Rude! So then you must also know that Sixtopia is cut off from the rest of Random. You can't get there from here. From anywhere. I don't even know you. You're a little kid. I don't see why I should help you do anything. Just that. It can't be reached by anyone in Random. You think we'd be cowering here in the ruins of our world if we could reach her and do something about it? Please, think like an adult. How do I... You don't know? But you've been... Ah, for crying out loud, you really are a child! Your sister was taken by the Queen. Then your sister may no longer be recognizable as the woman she once was. And even if she is, she will not want to return. But as for the second half of your quest, it is noble, if impossible and foolish. And yet the others have helped you. The painter and gluer I could take or leave, but the Visionary, he has earned my respect. And if he sees something in you that I don't, then I should trust his vision. Very well. I will help construct your card. Your so-called dream card. please, you're a child. You dream of bedtime and sweets. I know all I need to. Now, step back. Ah, there it is. Perfect timing. Now give me a lock of your hair.
Ow!
Please. Magic and science, they both have their costs. Now we need something from your hometown. Now this was surrounded by its garbage. That could be a problem. And finally... perfect! As always, I might add. Oh, your cart went that way. Now you need to follow it. What are you waiting for, a treat? Go! You'll get no lollies from me, child! Just like a fool and a child to wait around when there's work to be done! Go! Go!
The silly little girl was far from home, and she missed it terribly. She should turn around right now and give up.
Oh,